Okay, so we're going to be taking off door panels. It looks like I'm just going to need a standard Phillips screwdriver, and then to take off this rubber, looks like that's just gonna have to come off. It's glued on, so that I'm just gonna have to pull that off. So this panel is gonna come off. The lock has this little clip, and it has to be pulled down to where the little lock switch is. So we have to definitely get that out. And the lock's never worked on it anyway. And let's see, and then and there's like a little clip, I do believe, to take out the window roller handle. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to get a Phillips screwdriver and start taking this off. And then, like I said, this rubber is just glued pretty much in there. See, it's just falling apart. So we'll probably have to pry that off and then clean it up pretty well. See, and this door panel's already loose. It's I don't know, whatever. But we'll get this rubber everything redone and going. Like I said, I wanted new door panels anyway, so it's just a little clip. It's just a little clip that goes in there, and that's all that holds that in, is that. I don't know if you can see it. See that? That's all it holds it in. This one's bent, so we're definitely going to be buying some new parts. But anyway, that's how that comes off. And I do believe the window roller is the same. I'm going to get some spray to penetrate that rubber. Or not that rubber, the screw for that rubber. Let's see if I can get it to come loose, because that's I'll show you here. Okay, so just kind of show you. There's one right here that, see, this is broken on mine. I'll have to, if I do reuse this panel, I'll have to get a bigger washer just to hold that down. To take the rubber off on here, you see how that rubber's already falling apart. There's a screw right there that's holding it on. There might be one, I'm sure there's probably one up front, probably on the ground towards, or maybe right here, or right here. Can't really see it, but see, this screw right here is rusted in, so I'm gonna get some penetrating oil and let that sit for a few minutes and see if that can get in there and loosen it up. I can push this back and forth a little bit, but yeah, that screw is really in there, so we'll dig around with it and mess with it a little bit. Like I said, so right here on the door, that's that little clip holds into there. I do believe there's one just like that on here. I can't see, but I do believe that's the same, so I have to figure out. That one's pretty tight, so I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna get that off. So I don't know if I can see down in there. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do, and then it just slides out with this door handle, you know, coming through, and then we can tighten all the internals and clean up everything in there. So that's basically what we're doing. I have to do it to both sides. All right. Anyway. Okay, yep. So it has that same little clip, and it goes up in those little grooves there. So I just used my little guy here, went in there, and pulled out. And don't forget to take off your handle. You know, same thing right there, 2 holes. So now, I think, yep, it'll come right off. So let me pull the panel off, and we should be able to swing it out over that, and it should be able to come out. So I want to replace the glass because look, I mean, it's already chipped, and let's see if we're hung up on anything else. Let's see, we got this little clip here, it's still kind of, there we go. And it just slides out. That's that. And here we go. Got it off. And we'll show you what the inside of it looks. This door panel over here. Okay. Whew. That is dirty, a little dusty. Okay. Not too bad. Just needs to be cleaned up. Now, to get to that lock, that's going to be something a little different. So I'll have to take that lock mechanism off on the end there. There's just a little clip and it slides out, 2 little clips. And then then this little lock here could pop out. I want to delete those, or do a lock delete, and then maybe eventually get some poppers in there. This panel comes off if you're changing the window and changing to electric too. This panel down here would have to come off. We're gonna clean it all up, see how they have this little gook. I'll scrape that off. We'll make this look all nice. And so got this bolt or screw loose. I'm gonna take it all the way out, and I'm gonna take the weather stripping off. And yeah, see, and then we can tighten up things if need to be. We can, you know, we can mess around down here and make things all nice and tight. So that's how that works. The lock itself, so when you turn it, it locks. You know, pulls that lever back and forth and locks. Let's see, where is that little thing? Kind of show. I put the clip back in, but let's see how it just moves that lever. See, we're missing a lever anyway, so that's why it never did locked. So that was the culprit. Somebody took that off a long time ago. Yeah. So anyway, but that's how that worked. And then to go up there and lock your door. So, but with the lock delete, eventually I'll put poppers in there, or electric locks. So anyway, that's all we're doing there. And then all right, let's see if we can get this. Oh, this stuff's gonna be fun to take off, huh? Yeah, it's gonna go piece by piece. It's gonna fight me the whole way. So instead of watching that, I'm gonna get my razor knife. 2 more bolts. Clean that up too. Or bolts, screws right here. Look at that. It's falling right apart. So anyway, there was 2 more there. Now the rest is probably just glued in. So, but I just wanted to show that there's 2 more screw holes there. So that clip that was holding it there, I wasn't able to catch it, so it fell to the bottom. I'm gonna get to the bottom of that anyway once I pull that panel off. So now there's that. So now I'll be able to fiberglass that in. The door handles are not still good. I just need to kind of clean them up a little bit better. Get in there. Anyway, so those are fine. And you could take those off too, you know, if you really needed to. I need to take this strip off here. So there's a little screw there, so I'll have to take this off. And then there's a little screw there. And I do believe there's a screw. Yeah, screw down here. So we're going to drop the window all the way real quick. That way we can take this felt off. And then we'll be able to see, I mean, look at this. Anyway, then we'll be able to get right up to the window and then put my felt back on. That way the body work's done on that. So let me drop the window a little bit more. And, oop, wrong way. Okay. And then we'll take that felt off. Oh, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrape, because what they used some type of putty right here to hold on to the panel even more. That needs to come off, so I'm going to scrape that off too. So, all right, first things first, the felt. All right, so there's actually two pieces, the felt and then the chrome piece. So these are just little push pins. So you just stick your screwdriver in there and just pry it until they pop out. You're going to go all the way down. Oh, it's not even on camera. So you're going to go down and just pry it out like that. And your windshield has quite a bit of play, so you don't have to worry about that. But see, you can see this one. You're just going to pop it out and go all the way down. There you go. And then that piece, I'll need both hands to take this out. But so there's that felt piece. Realistically, you'd want the window out too, but see, we can get it out without taking out the window. So this is the old felt piece. We'll just set it to the side just in case I need it, and then we can go through and see if there's any other screws. I see another. This one's being just a pain. Can't get to it, and everything else is ready to come out on this. So I need to take that one clip out though. We're letting the penetration oil hopefully sit on this one a little bit more, and hopefully we'll be able to get it nice and clean. Yeah, we're gonna have to really clean some of this rust up. I'm gonna use some of that Oso and whatnot. But all right, let's keep going. I'll see if I can get this chrome piece off, and hopefully that screw comes out. All right, I was able to get it out. You can see a little bit of the rust forming on there. And then on the back, this can all clean up really nice just by polishing it. So I don't know if my kit comes with this new chrome piece. So if it doesn't, I'm just going to reuse it. So, because really the only thing you're seeing is this little strip right through here. So, anyway. All right, so we got all that off. I'm going to start scraping off all this gunk with my razor. I've used this I've used this thing more times than I can count. Just put new razor blades in there and go crazy. You know, just kind of flips around, and of course that blocks. I stole this from my dad a long time ago, about 20 years ago. So don't tell him, shh, no, just kidding. He's probably going to watch this and go, that's where it went. All right. Yeah. You see all this goop? Maybe this way would be better. There we go. Maybe this was original. Maybe this is the goop that was originally came with the car. I don't know. I'm not sure. Now that I'm looking at it, it's kind of looking like original goop. I should save it and resell the original coupe from a 1969 Corvette. Somebody will pay hundreds for it. No, I'm just kidding. It is kind of funny though. People do pay quite a bit for, you know, the original restoration parts and stuff. What they call new old stock. You know, I can understand, like, if you're building one like a ZL1 or something, you know, restoring that, it's worth like $1 million, sure. See, and that's how it locks. It just pulls down on there and that locks it. So, Yeah, I'll have to order the lock. Maybe I'll figure something else out. Maybe I can. So now that I got some good lighting, you can kind of see what I'm doing in the dark. We're about, it's about 7 at night right now. Lately, when I've been getting home, I've just been so tired. I just don't want to work on anything. I just kind of take a nap. Ooh, an old spider's nest up in here. I didn't even see that. How gross. That thing's ancient too. That's gonna be gross. Yeah, get that out of there. Touching it. Huh. So overall, there's like no major rust though, so that's always a good sign. So, and I can start cleaning up all this down here and get it painted along these ends here. And then I can put new rubber on it. I might paint this too. I don't know. We'll see what it turns out to be, because I mean, you'll never see it. It'd just be a waste of paint. It's not rusting, so I probably won't paint it. Okay, that's where I'm gonna leave off tonight, guys. So that's how you tear a door apart, and we'll get to the other side in a day or two or whatever. So you can see, I mean, look at this. You can see like how just built up that paint is through there, and just gunk. I'd like to take the door handles off. I don't know how these come off, so I'm gonna have to do a little research on that. We'll see. So yeah, to tell you the truth, I like these. I've seen cars with the door handle delete too, and they look freaking awesome, but you know, I don't know. I don't want everything electronic. What I'd like to do is I'd like to put a little notch right here and do the little electronic one like the C6s and C7s. That's just a little, you know, reach in there and go boop. That'd be a good little, that'd be pretty cool right there. But like I said, that requires more time and effort than I want to do right now. And it's more funds. So, all right, guys. Anyway, I've bored you enough with this. So that's how you take a door panel off.